this is George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing out there today? Hope it's having a good week so far. If you're not, I'm sorry, but hope it's a nice week. So let's brighten your day a little bit today with one of my stupid videos. So today we're going to do one of my favorite bands album ranking. That's Motley Crue. There's a lot of controversy now with the stuff going on with the guitarist with Mick Mars and the band, but it's kind of ridiculous. But I don't want to get involved in that, so I'm not going to even talk about it. But it's ridiculous. Anyway, and yes, I know Vince Neil is not the greatest singer in the world, and I know the way he can't sing now. I get it. Still one of my favorite bands. My second favorite band. If you watch my first ever video, they're a second favorite band. I always love Motley Crue. It's just a band I love. People can disagree. That's fine. So anyway, we're going to go through all 9 of their albums. I do like pretty much all their albums. The bottom one just maybe not as much, but you'll see. So anyway, let's get on with it. So my number 9 is from 1997, Generation Swine, which is their comeback album after Vince left the band in the early 90s or kicked out of the band or whatever freaking happened. It's just a weird album to go to reunite with. It's got a lot of weird stuff on this one. Pop stuff, grungy stuff maybe. Not grungy, but Anyway, so song-wise. Find Myself, that's a good album opener. I always like that one. Afraid's a good song. I like the song Generation Swine, always did. Beauty is good. I think Nikki Sixx sings that one. Anybody out there, A Rat Like Me is good, really good. And I like the remake of Shout Out to album 97. Not as good as the original, but I still like it. And the song Brandon with Tommy Lee sings is fucking awful. It's just terrible. Tommy just stick to drumming. It's a terrible, stupid song. It's about his kid. I get that, but the way he sings it, it's just a terrible song. Terrible lyrics. But it's just a weird album. That's my number 9. So that's that. My number 8 is the one previous, because actually this one here, I think a lot of the songs were written with John Corabi. Wrote some of the stuff from. Here's the album. This one from Motley Crue. The self-titled one, and it's a good album. Never used to like it, but now I like it a lot. It doesn't sound like Motley Crue because I know Vince isn't the greatest singer. Vince's voice is Motley Crue. It just sounds like Motley Crue when he's singing. This just sounds like another band with, another band to me. That being said, though, it's a good album. Power to the Music is a great song. Uncle Jack. Hooligans Holiday, always like that one. Misunderstood is another really good ballad track. Poison Apples and Smoke the Sky. One of my favorite songs by Motley Crue. It's a heavy, good song. Really good song. Excellent stuff. And Drift Away is a good ballad, too. So that's my number 8, the self-titled Motley Crue. My number 7 is from, I can't remember the year of this one. I always forget the year of this. This is from 2000, and it is New Tattoo. This is the only one with without Tommy Lee that has the late, great Randy Castillo on it. But this one sounds more like we'd want from Motley Crue. It's not like the greatest songwriting, but it sounds like Motley Crue songs because it got more of that feel to it. As far as the songs, Hell on High Heels is an excellent song. It's one of my favorite songs, Hell on High Heels. Treat Me Like the Dog I Am is good. Drag Strip Superstar is very good. Punch in the Teeth by Love is another fantastic song. Hollywood Ending is very good. And, it's got some great stuff on it. It's not going to light the world on fire. They didn't reinvent the wheel on this one, but it's still a good album. I still like it. So that's my number 7. My number 6 is from 1987, and it's Girls, Girls, Girls. I like the album. I'm not one of my favorites. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. I don't know what about it. There's not, except for a few songs that are really good. They're all good, but the really good songs. I love Wild Side. Girls, Girls, Girls is a good song. It's it is for the time. Dancing on Glass is very good. All in the Name of It, I always like that one. And You're All I Need is a great little sick ballad by Nikki Sixx. And it ends with Jailhouse Rock Live. Kind of a weird one to put on here. I don't really mind it. It's a little weird. I remember when I played this as a kid in my room, my dad came in and said, "Are you playing this song on a higher speed?" I said, "No, it's just a different band, Dad." But he thought I had to up high or something, like a different RPM or something on the record. But no. But anyway, Girls, Girls, Girls. That's my number 6. Yep. 9, 8, yep. Number 5 is from 2008, and that's Saints of Los Angeles. I don't know, something about this one. I thought the songwriting is a lot better. It's a little heavier. I like the production on it, and the songs I think are quite good. It's almost autobiographical, I guess. But Face Down in the Dirt, Down at the Whiskey, Saints of Los Angeles is very good. The Animal in Me is probably the only one that's really like a ballad. Welcome to the Machine is very good. This Ain't a Love Song, and Going Out Swinging. I love the beginning riff, like Mick Mars on that one. Going Out Swinging. So Mick does a great job. They're there on the back. I know they're making new music now. John Five's a great guitar player, but we'll see how it's going to sound. But this is a real Motley Crue here. But anyway, that's my number 5. Number 4 is an album people kind of don't like too much. And I was just reading an article the other day. Vince Neil talked about he doesn't even remember any of the songs on it except for the 2 they played, which is pretty funny when bands don't remember their own songs or albums. But then I think about it, they don't listen to them. They play them and do the album and they're done with it. They don't. They don't play the songs. They don't remember the songs, the titles. They don't. It's not like we're like us as fans. We're really into the music and the songs. They're like whatever after a while. But anyway, it's 1980. What do you call it? 1985. Theater of Pain. Always liked this one. City Boy Blues is one of their best songs they ever wrote. I'm telling you, in my opinion. Smoking the Boredom. I don't mind Smoking the Boredom. I love Louder Than Hell. Keep Your Eye on the Money. And of course, Home Sweet Home. Overplayed, but a great song. Tonight We Need a Lover, one of my favorite songs by Motley Crue. And Use It or Lose It, another great one. Excuse me. Theater of Pain, that one comes in at number 4. I always liked it. And if the band does, most people, I still like it. That's my number 4. My number 3 and number 2, these really could flip-flop any day. And depending on the mood, I guess certain things just hit you more. For today, and tomorrow could change, I'm going to go with 1981's... Too Fast for Love. It sounds more punky. This is more raw stuff. And even if you watch the one, I don't know, watch Behind the Music with Mick Mars saying this is more or less a demo. But it's a great demo if it's a demo. Live Wire, of course. Come On and Dance, always like. Public Enemy, number 1. Take Me to the Top, Piece of Your Action, great songs. And Too Fast for Love, always like that. And then on with the show, it's a great little it's supposed to be autobiographical for Nikki Sixx. His real name is, I think his real name is Frankie. And this one has a couple songs, extra songs, Toast to the Town and Stick to Your Guns, which are really good stuff. But it's a classic album. It's a weird cover with Vince's crotch, but whatever. It's still a good cover. It's still iconic. So that's my number 3. My number 2 is from 1989. This one, I believe, is 89. And that's Dr. Feelgood. I always like Dr. Feelgood. I think it's a very mature album. Bob Rock produces this one. And... this could be the reason why Metallica wanted to use Bob Rock to get that. He got so many hits on his album. I mean, of course, Dr. Feelgood, I love that one. And Slice of Your Pie, which is very Beatles-esque at the end, if you know the song. Kickstart My Heart, my friend Joe's one of his favorite songs is Kickstart My Heart. Great song, though. Without You is good. Some same old situation. She Goes Down. Motley Crue, that their thing, the way they did that, girl stuff and sexual shit. Don't Go Away Mad, Just Go Away is a really good song. And I always love Time for Change. I always love that one. It's an odd choice, but I haven't heard a commercial, too. I'm like, really? My wife's like, does Motley Crue need money? They got to put in a commercial? I'm like, they all do that shit. But anyway, I always like this one because it takes you back to that time. I used to graduate high school around this time, and we listened to this album all the time. So, Dr. Feelgood, definitely. And number 1, what else is it going to be? But for God's sake, 1983. Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. Love this album. This is just such a great album. It looks so cool and it's this way with the leather stuff and the satanic stuff, which is not satanic really, but come on now. I love Shout at the Devil. It looks like Hell Bastard. Red Hot. I love that cover. Helter Skelter. I think they did a great job of that. Knock 'em Dead Kid. Too Young to Fall in Love. What a great song. Danger. I mean, it's a classic. Everyone's usually, this has got to be everyone's number 1 most of the time. I guess my 90% of the time, this is the number 1 album for everyone. It's Shout at the Devil. But that is my ranking of the Motley Crue albums. And like I said, sure, not a lot of albums, but we'll see what they come up with. But I wanted to mention a couple other things in the Crue camp. And that's the Vince Neil's album. He has this one, what do you call it? This one's called, I always forget the name of it. And Christopher's freaking glasses off to see it. But Expose. It's a very good album. It's really good. Steve Stevens from Billy Idol and all those other bands plays on it. It's really a damn good album. It really is. Vince sounds great on it. It's what just you expect. Just as like the same time they put the Motley Crue put out their self-titled album. It's really a damn good album. And then he's got Cast in Stone. This one's a very different one. A lot of weird stuff on it, but you know, like Rosie grew on me a lot. It's really not a bad on Carved in Stone. So anyway, I want to mention them too because no one really mentions those albums ever. So anyway, that's my Motley Crue ranking. So anyway, put in if you love Motley Crue or don't like them, put in comments or whatever. Okay, you don't like them, think I'm stupid for liking them, or if you like them, put in the comments what you like, albums you like, what don't you like. But so that's it. And if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and let's keep rocking metal alive, folks. See you next time.